guest of honor is joined by Professor Juguna Domo. He's the governor of the Central Bank of Kenya. With him is...
I urge the banking sector to meet the government and the people of this country midway with regard to ensuring that development policies and efforts yield the intended impacts. It is time to think of the many unexplored opportunities banks can harness in order to make the money markets the level that will propel Kenya to her potential fortunes. It is the sensitivity of the common good that will ultimately create for us a platform on which to turn our immediate potential as a nation into boundless opportunities that we are yet to tap. Again, I take this opportunity to extend my most heartfelt gratitude to the Kenyan Bankers Association for organizing this farewell luncheon in my honor. With these few words, it is now my pleasure to officially launch the documentary by the Kenya Bankers Association entitled A History of Banking in Kenya.
Excellency will now point at the screen to launch the countdown. He's using a remote because this is the digital age. And there we go. That is the countdown to the launch of the History of Banking documentary. It's a documentary that is presented by the Kenya Bankers Association, written, directed, and produced by Mr. Hilary Ngweno. Thank you, Excellency. You can take your seat.
I take great pleasure in welcoming you this morning as the banking industry bids farewell to His Excellency, the former President, Honorable Kibaki. Your Excellency, we are indeed honored that you have granted our invitation to pay special tribute to the impactful contributions your presidency has made towards building our economy. We also salute your successful career in government, throughout which your role has influenced the banking industry. It's indeed a great occasion for the Kenya Bankers Association. In addition to celebrating His Excellency, today we also mark the association's 51st anniversary and launch A History of Banking in Kenya documentary, which was written, directed, and produced by Mr. Hilary Ngweno on behalf of the Kenya Bankers Association. Through our journey, the Kenya Bankers Association has undergone various stages of development in tandem with a fast-changing banking history. The association has evolved from focusing on labor relations to strategically aligning its members in an effort to foster industry growth, spur innovation, and enhance the banking experience for all Kenyans.
Many of the historic moments are captured today in the History of Banking in Kenya documentary that we are here to launch today. I'm pleased to note that the documentary covers the journey from when the first bank, that is the National Bank of India, arrived at the coast in the 1800s. It catalogues when Kenyans were first allowed to open bank accounts at the Post Office Savings Bank, and casts forward to the present day when Equity Bank changed the face of commercial banking by introducing a new model that focused exclusively on the microfinance segment. And who can forget the excitement that rippled through the market when Standard Chartered Bank debuted the MoneyLink, Kenya's first automated teller machine. But possibly, it was the most popular commercial of the Barclays ATM dancing to Ndombolo music. That was the image that will be most remembered and associated with the debut of the new money machines, as they were so called. I would also like to appreciate the evolving role of the Central Bank of Kenya and the positive developments that came with each new governor. We appreciate Professor Njuguna Ndung'u for fostering an enabling environment which has resulted in numerous successes, including the modernization of the national payment system.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me by raising your glass as we toast to our guest of honor, Mheshimiwa Mwai Kibaki. May the road rise to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face and rains fall soft upon your fields. And Mheshimiwa, may God hold you in the hollow of his hand. Cheers. Thank you.